last few months of assist numbers for LeBron James.
His passing has been noticeably better in the last few months. You can see it in his assist totals. He's seeing the entire court, spreading the ball around and creating a lot of easy buckets for his teammates.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Smart. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Doncic. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. Pass to Ayton. The putback. Ayton goes up again, and the layup is good.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
And the basket by Johnson.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Reeves against Brown. Reeves the pass to Smart. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Can't capitalize inside.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic, covered by LeBron. Over LeBron. Murray for 3. And Jokic throws it down.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a low down on the blocks.
Murray against Doncic. Kicks it out to James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Johnson. And here's Jokic. And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Clark, taking a minute to talk Jamal Murray here, a talented guard who's had to battle a variety of injuries.
Yeah, when he's been healthy, he's been dynamic and almost unstoppable as a scorer. And, you know, sometimes the injuries show up, and that's part of the landscape of being a pro athlete at times. I know it's been frustrating for him, but he continues to persist and persevere, which is a credit to him. But when he's healthy, boy, he's a special and clutch shot maker.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. Good on the second free throw. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Murray with it. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Jokic against Doncic. Here's Murray. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
On the wing, Doncic gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 7 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic nails the baby hook. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Lakers trail. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Denver's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Brown.
One of the things you like about Brown is that he's just got a good feel for how to play and how to get his offense going from a variety of spots.
Doncic bounce pass. From deep, breathes. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, guys, here comes your Lakers.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Jokic is 3rd.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
The Nuggets leading. Pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And here's Jokic outside. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Now here's Murray, guarded by Doncic. Here's Jokic. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. It's stolen by Brown. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. Free throw no good for Brown. And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles. Then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
In the corner, Kennard with it. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 3. Tries the spin move. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Reeves against Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good, especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal? Back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times. One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic right side. And Hayes throws it down.
I'll tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Luke Kennard comes in for Austin Reeves. Denver also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Zignaji in for Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Hardaway sets a screen for Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Najee. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Reshade. And then Hachimura with the jam.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And here's Brown. He has yet to score. Valanciunas with a screen on Doncic. Offensive rebound. Out to Hardaway. And he recovers it. Brown outside. Back to Hardaway. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Roddy's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Christian Brown.
Roddy Jones.
Valanciunas inside. Working on Hayes.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Kennard, the pass to Hayes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hayes has got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hardaway from outside. And it's Luka with the rebound.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Hachimura with a screen on Brown. The 3 for Doncic. Off target from three-point range. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Trying to end the drought. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Valanciunas dishes to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Here's Doncic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it, but hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
And that one misses. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball. What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. They've got Jonas Valanciunas down out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Jones. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. Murray against Reeves. Pass to Kennard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Jones. Back to Murray. Now here's Jones. Now Hardaway. In the corner, Murray with it. A 3-ball. Lakers with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Laravia finds Reeves. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Denver's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Murray the pass to Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers trail by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Reeves against Murray. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hayes is checked in.
One shot.
And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Nuggets with some changes. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Christian Brown subbed in for Bruce Brown. On the wing, Murray. Over Reeves. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Wide open look here for Murray. It's Jones on the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 8 points. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Reeves against Murray. Here's Reeves. Pass to Kennard. The Lakers moving the ball around. And Jones over to help. Launches it. Kennard's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Murray. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Well, I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe. One of the best free throw shooters in the league.
Free throw good, Murray. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Denver also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Zeke Naji. And it's Brown in for Jones. And so Murray nails both of them.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Kennard on the wing. Sinks the triple. Kennard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Brown outside. Here's Murray. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Hayes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hayes has got 6. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Murray. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. Coming off a terrific season. 2nd in assists. And a terrific year for him in terms of scoring. How about 3rd in the NBA?
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. James checked in for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for Austin Reeves. And Denver with a change here, too. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Brown. Kennard finds Doncic. Pass to LeBron. Rebound by Murray. Denver's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the 2nd quarter. Outside Hardaway. Unloads. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 7 points for Tim Hardaway. Doncic against Murray. Doncic, no good. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Bulls. Crossed up the knee perfectly. And now it's a three-point Nugget lead.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Kennard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. And the Lakers making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Both free throws good from Kennard.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Jokic, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jokic has got 11.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And the shot goes in.
I love how under control Hachimura is, able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Pass to Johnson. To the inside. And the rejection by Ayton. And he gets it back. Now Hachimura. Ayton finds James. The three for Doncic. The three ball from Doncic. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
With just such strength on these finishes. And when you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for Kennard. And Denver also making a switch. Brown's checked in.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Jokic. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And he knocks down the first one.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
And Jokic drops them both.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Johnson sets the screen for Jokic. And stolen by James. fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Jake LaRavia.
LeBron James. Shooting one.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys?
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Doncic kicks to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Out to Doncic. On the wing, Reed. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 7. Brown the pass to Johnson. Jokic inside. He's covered by 8. It's good. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Doncic dishes to Ayton. On deep, Reeves. Rebound by Johnson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Back to Johnson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hachimura. And a wide open look for James. Counts it from downtown. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brown, good.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
Lakers leading by 8. Now here is Hachimura. He had 15 points last outing. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
At the line for the Lakers.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hello and welcome to what a first half for Cool Hand Luka Doncic.
The defense hasn't had an answer for him. He's shooting with confidence right now, and he's converting at a high level.
But that defense has made it easy for him. Come on, show some pride.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Marcus Smart is out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. The Nuggets trail by 11. Johnson kicks to Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Out to the right wing. Brown finds Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Doncic. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Reeves outside. Launches a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Murray, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Okay, all right, I see you, Jamal. A little extra on that one. Murray with some flash on the flush.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Reeves. 18 points for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's James missing.
Just 1 bucket and 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Here's Johnson. Here's Jokic. Ooh, the touch from Jokic.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
It's tipped. Jokic with the steal. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Reeves with the screen on Murray. And here's Doncic from the arc. And here's Denver. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. 3-pointer. Reeves with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's LeBron. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The thing about Brown, he is ever active, and that puts pressure on your defense nonstop.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Brown.
From the moment that Christian Braun entered the league, he's played big, important minutes, winning the title with the Nuggets as a rookie.
Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so he hits both. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Number 5, the Nuggets.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Ayton, the pass to LeBron. And he overshot that one, missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. With a tie, and stolen by LeBron. With the drive, 2 points, that one goes. Kennard's got 13 points. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
Murray for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
In the corner, Kennard with it. From deep, Reeves. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Lakers leading by 4. Ayton a screen on Murray. Fires for 3. James misses.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to Brown. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Reeves. LeBron with it. 13 points in the game. Jokic with the steal. And here is Murray. Kennard covering. That one drops for him. And that's 17 points for Jamal Murray.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
James against Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for James.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes comes in for Ayton. And Rui Hachimura's subbed in for Austin Reeves. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Denver. He doesn't get the second one. The Nuggets trail by 3. outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Jokic, covered by Hayes. 6 to shoot. Jokic draws the double. Hardaway, no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
James kicks to Kennard. James sets the screen for Kennard. Off target from outside. The Nuggets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14. With the step back. Out to Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication is great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Jones checked in for Denver. Bruce Brown comes in for Murray.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. You know, they made very few bad decisions. And here is Los Angeles now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Outside Hardaway. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lakers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Vanderbilt finds LaRavia. Back to Vanderbilt. Right wing. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Drains the three-pointer. Reeves has got 24 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Back to Brown. Hardaway for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Reeves. 24 points for him. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. And here's Reeves outside. No good there. Denver's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
The Nuggets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Taking 3
shots. 3 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And he makes all 3. Lakers trailed by 3. And here's Kennard. He's got 13. And here's Reeves outside. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
On the wing, Hardaway.
Let's see some numbers here on Kennard. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 9 points per. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
First free throw is good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Waddy's checked in. Hardaway hits them both. Here's Reeves. He's got 27. Over in the corner, Laravia. No good from outside. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. A 2-point game. Roddy no good.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
Here's Laravia. It's good from long range. Laravia's got 6 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Kennard. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
To the right side. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Brown, no good.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Valanciunas. Reeves outside. Pass to Kennard. From deep. Tries again. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Lakers lead by 3. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Nuggets trail by 3. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Bruce Brown. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jones. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. Outside Hardaway. From the arc. Kicks it out to Jones. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got it all tied up now for Denver.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Yeah, they have the advantage, a big one in second chance points. Those extra possessions really help an offense, and it demoralizes the defense.
Kennard with a screen on Hardaway. Laravia takes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now Hardaway. He's defended by Laravia. And Jones has it in the corner. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there that letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
Pass to Kennard. That's the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And they take the lead. Hardaway has got 22.
You know, so active on the offensive end is Hardaway Jr. You can tell he feels comfortable taking quick shots like that one.
Here's Laravia. Guarded by Hardaway. And it's Laravia missing. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves.
One shot.
And Denver with a change here, too. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Free throw good, Murray.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Jones against Hachimura. Now, here's Kennard. He's tightly guarded. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Brown. Finished off the break. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for Denver. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities. And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Jokic high post. Hayes on him. Jokic with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Murray, the pass to Brown. And he gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And it's Doncic missing.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kennard. Now here is Hachimura. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pass to Kennard. Tries it from 9, and he knocks down the jumper.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Jokic. Jokic tries the double, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets.
And for the matchup with the Heat, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. LeBron comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kennard. Reeves outside. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Great overlook there. Hardaway's got 16 here in the second half.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
The 3 for Doncic. Nailed from three-point land.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Gordon with it. Murray outside. Inside Hardaway. Another 3 for Denver.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Doncic looking it over. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 13. Lets it go from 11. LeBron grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Doncic finds James. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So he just finds a teammate.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Shot from the wing. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Denver leading by 10. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Doncic with the steal. Jokic with the steal. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Now here is Hachimura. Doncic passes to Laravia. And again, the Lakers no good. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Now Murray. Jokic finds Brown. 6 on the shot clock. No good that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Now Reeves. Now James. Now Doncic.
Really got his defender off balance that time, did Doncic, with that cunning pump fake.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Smart's checked in for the Lakers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Outside, Murray. Cleared away by Ayton. Lakers trail by 10. And here is Doncic. Johnson rips down the board.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Murray against Doncic. The 9-foot shot. It's in. His shot is pure.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Smart.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
And the first one at the line is good.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
And no doubt he's a defensive anchor. Smart's competitive spirit, it's just contagious.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now Reeves. Puts one up from 19. The shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 12. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Al Gordon. Gets it to go. Down low.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Denver.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win here tonight, they break the 1-1 season series tie up to this point. So I think they have to be very pleased with a 2-1 winning record this year against the Lakers.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jokic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Denver also making some changes. Jones checked in for Aaron Gordon. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Christian Brown. And he makes both free throws. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Jokic pulls it down. The clock now can just run out for the Nuggets. Murray looking around. So it's Denver taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
So now let's send it over to the sideline.